Hey everyone. Today I want to talk about the Moto G7. I picked this phone up on Amazon for $115 in like new condition. I wasn't really looking for a phone at that point, but then I saw this one. Clicked on the Moto G7, like new, $115, and I just jumped on it right away. And I don't know if that deal's still available or if it was just the last one or whatever it was, but it was from a third-party seller. And to be honest with you, I am absolutely pleased with this purchase. Now, this phone has 4 gigabytes of RAM, 64 gigabytes of storage. It's got a Snapdragon 632 processor, and it comes with Android 9.0. What I love about this phone is that it's the closest thing to pure Android you're going to find other than a Google Pixel device. So if you don't want to spend $300, $400, $500 on a brand new phone, I would literally tell you to consider looking into the G7 because I've had this phone for about 2 weeks and it's been a pleasure. To be honest with you, I love this phone. I mean, I love the features that it comes with. It's not feature packed, feature rich, but it does come with the motions, the hand gestures, which is excellent. You can literally just shake the camera like this and it'll activate the flashlight. you know you just twist it back and forth and you get the camera. And what I did here was I set the Gcam as my default camera app. So that's one thing that I love to do every time I get a phone is to put Gcam on it because Gcam makes a huge difference, guys. Believe it or not, Google camera software is amazing. This phone has a glass back, dual camera setup in the back. It's got the Motorola logo here, right here, which also serves as a fingerprint sensor. You got the volume rockers up and down here. You got the power button. You got the SIM tray up here. When I got this phone in like new condition, it literally just came in a box that was just the phone itself. There was no charger, there's no charging cable, no charging brick, no paperwork, nothing, just the phone. I can tell you, when they said that this phone was like in new condition, this phone is like in new condition. Now, I've been using a case on it. I took the case off so I can do this review, but I can tell you that this thing is flawless. So, as far as the Android experience on this phone, it's probably one of the purest Android experiences you're going to have, other than a Google Pixel device. But if you don't want to spend $300, $400, $500 on a Google device, this is the way to go. And Motorola is very, very good in optimizing their software. And I've always been a great fan of Motorola. I've owned the X4 for a long time, and I love the phone. I love the cameras. The cameras on this phone, stock, are okay. But when you put the Gcam on here, and what I love it, like I said, I put it right here, my home button, home screen down here, where all my icons are, my quick launch icons. Got the Gcam here, and I can just take a picture here, and I can take a picture of my wedding cup here, and just see how that comes out, and get the flash going, and see how this thing comes out with the Gcam. Um, Actually, with the flash, it's not so good because it's daylight now. But let me take the flash off. I don't think we need flash right now, so let's just do a quick point and shoot here. All right, and let's see how this comes out. And it's processing, and look at that. I mean, to be honest, this is an excellent photo. Now let's take it with the regular camera that they have here and see how that comes out. And you guys tell me which one you think is better. Now this is the regular camera, okay? Now, this is the Gcam camera. Just look at how much more color and detail is right here where it says Happy Wedding right there. The colors are uh, just popping, just popping way better. This is a little faded right here. These actually pop. So uh, definitely, if you do get a Motorola like this, or just throw in Gcam. And the thing is, it supports Gcam really, really well. So it's fast. It's not like laggy. So one good thing about it is, there's a lot of phones where you put Gcam on it and the Gcam just won't work. And all the features tend to work here. So let's do portrait here and see how the portrait mode comes out right here. All right, let's see here. It's processing. And see, it's got the little bokeh going on here. It's excellent. So I definitely would recommend throwing Gcam on here. The phone is actually very fast, very fluid. I have the Nova launcher on mine, and it's just excellent. It's excellent. I switch between the Pix launcher and the Nova launcher. This phone is one of the better buys right now, even if you can get it on Amazon. Right now, brand new, these phones are going for about $200. Even at $200, this phone is a deal because this phone came out at a retail price of $300. You get them renewed or refurbished for about $150. This is still an excellent value. It's supposed to get Android 10 coming up anytime soon, within the next month or two. Let's run an Android 9.0. Phone is just, I mean, I'm really impressed with it. So, um, I don't keep my phones for too long, and usually, I'll take a look at them. I'll keep them for a couple weeks, a month, sell it. But I've held on to this one for 2 weeks, and I wasn't sure if I was going to like it. The design's okay. I don't mind this teardrop notch. I'm not all into the punch hole camera designs. So I do like it for what it is. It's simple, it's simplistic, and it's not overbearing. Too many features sometimes. You have phones with too many features that you don't use. People just want a simple Android experience. And let's check out my AccuBattery. My AccuBattery health on this one is showing that it's at 98%. If you guys do remember, when I did buy the Pixel 2 renewed from Amazon, was at 55%. Now I've had 27 sessions on this one. Even from my first session day on, it was around 95 to 98%. So AccuBattery is a good measuring point. I wouldn't say it's 100%, but I'll tell you it's plus or minus 5%. So I literally feel like I stole this phone, and I'm actually very, very pleased with it. And the great thing is it has a headphone jack and, stereo speaker. I mean, it doesn't have a stereo speaker from what I think it doesn't, but the sound sounds pretty good here. Let's go here and see what Lou Later's saying. Let's just
I gotta
see
say,
how that
man,
sounds.
it's not every day I'm this excited. Will has been promoting this package around the studio. I got something coming in.
So the phone's actually very loud. So the speaker sounds really, really good. I believe it's just a single firing speaker, but I really, really like this phone. So consider picking this up. I mean, I'm sure you can go get a more expensive device, but at the same time, this is probably one of the best values for your buck that you're going to get. And I hope you enjoy it. So I'm probably going to do another comparison video between this and a higher tier phone like a LG V40, and side by side and compare the cameras, and we'll see what happens. But as of right now, I really love this phone. The display is just amazing. I mean, this display is IPS 1080p, but I'll tell you something, it looks pretty clear to cool. It looks almost like an AMOLED. It's just excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Well, I hope you enjoy this video, and until next time.